What's up, guys? This is Damien with Hosh Online, and today we're taking a look at NBA 2K13 for the Nexus 7. It's also available for other devices, but we're going to be demonstrating it on the Nexus 7 with that NVIDIA Tegra 3 processor and that monster GPU, and we're going to see if it can handle this game and our thoughts and about this game. So if you're into sports gaming, you know that NBA 2K13 is the leader in basketball on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. This game is designed by the same team that make NBA 2K13 for consoles, and you can really tell that the quality that's gone into this game, it's unmatched. I can't say that I was really anticipating that this game would be so good. I kind of actually stumbled across it. I didn't know that it was going to be available for mobile, and so when I found it, I had to try it out. Now, I was a little hesitant to try it out because this game is $8, and to date, that probably is the most I've ever spent for a mobile game. But it's definitely worth it. The presentation, the love that went into this, making this as close to the console version of this game, it definitely shows. It shows in every way. While the graphics, they're definitely not going to be up there with a PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. They're excellent for a mobile system, and the gameplay is extremely engaging. NBA 2K13 features a bunch of different game modes. The first mode you have is Quick Game, which is, as the name implies, just a quick matchup between two teams. And then there's the greatest games. Now, what this is it allows you to pick from a bunch of different MVPs in the NBA or past MVPs in the NBA like Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson. And what you can do is you can play the relive some of those great games just the same as it is in NBA 2K13 on the console. And then you have the multi-season mode where you can pick a whole entire NBA season, and you can actually pick the amount of games that you want to play, anywhere from 20 to a full NBA season, and you can just go at it just like NBA 2K13 for console. And it has an auto save feature, so it saves your game as you play, but it also gives you the ability to be able to save whenever you feel like saving. So as far as the graphics and gameplay is concerned, this thing is a 10, definitely a 10. For mobile, as you can see, the graphics are just on point. Gameplay, it's engaging. It's not so easy to where you're gonna win every game in a season. You're gonna lose a couple. So get prepared. It's a little bit easier. It's easier, definitely more easier than a console, but you expect that with the touch-based controls. Speaking of controls, there's two separate ways that you can use controls. You have the classic on-screen touch controls like you would have in any game on mobile, but there's also an intuitive one-touch control scheme, whereas the computer kind of plays by itself, and you can just tap players in order to be able to pass the ball and hold on that player to be able to shoot. It's actually not that bad when you try it out, but if you're looking for an authentic, I guess as authentic as you can get on mobile basketball gaming experience, then you want to go with the classic style. Now, I do have one problem with the classic on-screen controls. As you can see on screen, it's kind of hard to see the control sticks. I know that they designed this so that you would be able to see as much of the actual gameplay as you could, but it actually makes it harder to if you see on the right hand side, you have the on-screen controls for stealing, switching players, and then jumping. It can get hard to see, and then there's a little separate button above that for an alley-oop. It gets hard to tell the difference between, they're so close together and they're so light that you end up, maybe you're on a fast break and you're wide open by yourself, and then you're hitting the alley-oop button over and over again, and it'll just pass it from team member to team member. And it's just a little wonky. I would hope that they would allow you to be able to kind of do like Dead Trigger, where you can rearrange the controls and maybe separate those a little bit, just a little bit more user control. But maybe they'll come in the update. Another part of the gameplay, now this is just like the NBA 2K13 on console, where Jay-Z helped produce the soundtrack. So you get that excellent mainstream hip-hop soundtrack to go along with the game. Now, I do have a problem also with, not with the soundtrack, but the audio quality. It just isn't, it doesn't seem as up to par as the game. It almost seems a little lackluster. It just sounds like it was filmed that it was recorded in like someone's bathroom. Sorry for like a lack of better words for that, but that's what it sounds like. It just, and it's not the Nexus 7 speakers, because I try it with the inner buds or headphones, the Grados, some Sennheisers. Regardless of what audio hookup that you have, it still sounds just as horrible. Now, it's not a deal breaker as far as, oh, well, I just can't play it anymore because it sounds that bad, but it definitely takes away from the quality of the game. I don't know if they can rectify that with a software update or a game update, but you know, if they can, please do. NBA 2K13 for mobile also features live commentary, and it's pretty good. It kind of reminds me of the commentary on sports games, maybe the generation before this current console generation, the PlayStation 2 and the if you guys can remember, the Sega Dreamcast. The commentary is kind of a step back, although it is good and it's great to be on mobile. Sometimes with mobile, you know, you have to make some exceptions because this game only costs $8, so you're not going to expect the same type of quality you get from a $60 game. And I feel like for $8 they really put their foot in this, so I'm not gonna complain about that. You know, hopefully one day soon, we can compare mobile games as good as console games, but it's definitely not there yet. You also get updated current rosters for all the teams in NBA 2K13. So what you're watching on when the NBA season starts is you're going to have the same roster on this NBA 2K13 for mobile. As you can see with the Lakers, I hate the Lakers, but if you do like the Lakers, we got an updated roster. We got Dwight Howard, we've got Steve Nash. You know, we've got that the updated roster of the Lakers. So, and that's for every other team also. So that's definitely a plus. A lot of times with mobile games, they'll kind of skimp out on things like that. But you know, definitely kudos to 2K Games for including the updated rosters. So at the end of the day, this game is roughly about $8, which is kind of high for a mobile game. Not kind of high, it is very high for a mobile game. If you're looking for my recommendation, what I would say if you should buy this or not, I say definitely. This is the quality definitely lives up to the price tag for this game. I think that you'll have hours on hours on hours on hours of fun gameplay. I haven't checked it out to see if it'll work with a gamepad, but I'm sure that, you know, you can get it to work some kind of way. I'll dive into that on another video when I do my big gaming video on Android later on this month. But yeah, I definitely recommend this game. It's worth every bit of that $8. You guys won't be, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Yeah, I came into this with very low expectations, and I'm sorry, all of my expectations were blown away. This is definitely a great game. I want to thank you guys for tuning in for this review of NBA 2K13, but not a review, an overview. You guys know I don't like to call it reviews because it's always very subjective whether you like a game, a movie, a book, whatever. It depends on the person. But this has been my overview of NBA 2K13. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. This has been Damien with Hosh Online. I will see you guys next video. Peace.